In one of our first and most obscure videos, we explored a strange fan theory that has been around on the internet since the release of Star Wars Episode II: Attack of the Clones. This theory, which was also covered by other YouTube channels and sites like Screen Rant, raises an intriguing idea that the world of Star Wars could be part of the Matrix. Could Star Wars be a simulation designed to identify the new Chosen One? Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Certain hints in Star Wars suggest a connection with the Matrix. There are also references to the characters and other elements of the Matrix franchise, from people who break the laws of physics to others who can stop projectiles in the air. So was Anakin Skywalker an alternate version of Neo? One of those previous incarnations that the architect mentioned?
Interesting. That was quicker than the others.
In Attack of the Clones, there is a scene where Obi-Wan and Anakin visit a bar or nightclub. Here, there are some interesting references to the Matrix. At the bar, Obi-Wan runs into a death stick dealer. Take a good look at the dealer. It's Mouse, or rather the actor who played Mouse in the first movie, Matthew James Doran. Mouse was the youngest member of Morpheus's crew, a talented programmer who created the woman in the red dress. His muse for the woman in red was a model that existed in the simulation. At one point, Mouse offers Neo to spend some alone time with her if he wanted.
The woman in the red dress. I designed her. She doesn't talk very much, but if you'd like to meet her, I can arrange a much more personalized million.
Mouse created her to serve as part of a training program and to have some fun times in the simulation, in private. Plus, perhaps he was enamored with the model and recreated her in his simulation. Not creepy at all. Back to Star Wars. There is a hidden in plain sight reference that we didn't notice when we made the original video on this topic. Look at what's on the bar. There's a glass with a red colored drink and a blue colored cup. Red and blue, the colors of the pills in the Matrix. When the dealer goes to drink a sip of the red liquid, Obi-Wan stops him and uses the Jedi mind trick on him to make the dealer leave and reflect on his life choices. Then Obi-Wan finishes his greenish colored drink. The third option is a way of saying that Obi-Wan would not take either the red or blue pill. He wouldn't fall into the trap. In the Matrix, the red and blue pills symbolize the illusion of choice. When a person chooses between the pills, they fall prey to the trap, thinking that they must choose between one of the two. But there is a third option. Choosing neither of them, Obi-Wan would prefer to choose his own path. But references to the Matrix do not end here. Shortly after Obi-Wan rehabilitates the dealer, Anakin can be seen mingling through the crowd. And then a beautiful woman appears and gives them a provocative look. It kinda reminds you of the woman in red training simulation from the Matrix, doesn't it? A gorgeous woman in a flashy dress who stands out from a crowd of indistinguishable people stares at the Chosen One. Coincidence? Well, what would you think if I told you that they were the same person? Fiona Johnson, the woman in red from the Matrix, is the same model who plays the woman at the club in Episode 2. Not only did Obi-Wan meet the one who played Mouse, but Anakin locked eyes with the model who played the woman in red. This entire scene feels more like a test from the Matrix than a casual scene. One of the episodes of the Animatrix is about a red pill woman named Cease, who was training inside a simulation to measure how she would react if she was betrayed. This episode shows that red pills uses simulations to train and measure their skills. The red pills tested Cease to measure her loyalty to the Resistance, so who's to say that they wouldn't subject specific individuals to unique training sims to see if they are the one? Now, the most important element that those who have discussed this theory need to remember is the concept behind the Chosen One of the Force. In Star Wars mythology, the Chosen One will arrive to bring balance to the Force.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
The integral anomaly of the Matrix, aka the One, is the sum of the errors of the simulation, and the only way to normalize the imbalance of the equation is by depositing the anomaly into a human. Neo is the One because of the anomaly. Anakin was the Chosen One because of the Force. Neo must balance the simulation. Anakin must balance the Force. The similarities between both characters are more than obvious. It is believed that Anakin was created by Sidious with experiments done with the Force to turn him into his apprentice. Neo was created by the Architect with the Anomalies Code to have him reset the Matrix and make it better. Both Neo and Anakin weren't conceived naturally. The Code gave Neo the ability to change the Matrix simulation. The Force gives the Jedi, like Anakin, the power to break the laws of nature. Neo is famous for stopping bullets in the air. Anakin, as Darth Vader, also used a similar ability against Han Solo.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Neo and Anakin are the resident chosen ones of their respective universes. Now, assuming that Star Wars is a simulation of the Matrix, how could it be explained? Well, Star Wars could be a training simulation created by Mouse. It blocks part of the Red Pill's memories to test them more efficiently. They are instead given false memories and are placed inside a fantastical simulation to see what will happen if they are given power and if they turn out to be the one. So with the temptation of acquiring ultimate power, would that corrupt the subject and turn them into a villain? Or will they use those powers for good and become a hero? Anakin initially failed the test and was corrupted by the dark side and became Darth Vader. However, he redeemed himself in the end by saving his son's life. Neo, on the other hand, passed the test and became the one to save humanity. And here's another crazy theory of ours for the road. Maybe the Architect created the world of Star Wars to contain the anomaly from simulation to simulation, from Anakin to Luke, and well, for better or worse, to Rey. Perhaps that is why the Chosen One in Star Wars is a title passed from person to person and not one particular individual, because there must always be a Chosen One to restore balance to the worlds. But do you agree? Are the Star Wars adventures a simulation of the Matrix, or is it just a dumb theory?
Back to the Matrix, where the lines fell true. Walking through a dream, where the skies weren't blue. In this real life nightmare, I'm just a pawn.
Goddamn you, Cypher!
Lost in the battle, from dusk till dawn. In these empty halls, echoes of a digital love. Trinity of phantom in the world above. Fighting for a cause that I can't even see. In the Matrix was the only place to be. Bring me back to the Matrix, where I could feel where the scars were revealed, and the steel wasn't steel in the arms of a dream.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.